Hi guys, thank you so much for joining me again. I hope you guys are enjoying the training and you are actually putting all the skills into practice. So today we are going to look at graphic design. Yes, how to create stunning graphics with Canva. So initially I intended doing Canva and Photoshop design, but then I know Canva will be very easy for everyone to access. So that's why I'm focusing on Canva. So maybe subsequently I'll try to create a very short video on how to use Photoshop, especially to create mockups. So, but for now, let's get started with Canva. So, before we start designing on Canva, there are some things I would like to share with you guys. So, you can have that. There are important things that every designer should know. So, let's get started quickly. So, what are we going to learn? We are going to learn how to create flyers, book cover, banners, product labels, thumbnails, etc. And if you guys remember in the last video, which is how to create ebook, I mentioned that the first thing I'll be looking at in this Canva training video is how to design book cover. So yeah, so that's part of the things that we're going to do, and at least that will be the major focus and some other things again. So the next thing we're going to look at is how to get free stock images, and the next thing is image formatting tools, and the last one is how to use our designs. Yeah, well, okay, let's get started. So what are requirements? What do you need? How to use ChatGPT or DeepSeek? Yes. And email address, you need an email address to register for Canva. And lastly, you need a Canva account. That's it. So what are the steps required to start using Canva? So you register on Canva with your email, confirm your email address, start exploring Canva and its tool, have basic design knowledge. Yes, I'm going to be, taking us through all this professionally. So the next one, standard graphics elements. Yes, text, images, illustrations, shapes, patterns, and textures. So I'll be showing you guys some of these things on Canva as well. So as we start designing, I'll be showing you and be telling you the names. I'm very sure most of you would have known the names by now, guys, of all these elements, or maybe I should just say most of you can recognize all these elements if you see them anywhere. So, but then I'll still try my best to show you guys all these things on Canva application or the Canva site. All right, so let's look at this quickly. So, some important websites and resources for designers. So, if you're a designer, there are some websites, there are some resources that you should have very close to you. In fact, they should be with you always. And some of the sites include this Pixabay, Pexel. So I'll leave you guys. Let me just go to my browser. I have some of these sites open already so that we can go through them together quickly. So I'm just going to show you. All right. So this is pexels.com. This is pixabay.com, and this is on splash.com. So these three websites, you can get free images from these three sites. So all you just need to do is you will see that this search bar is common to these three websites. You can see this is search bar here. This is another one here. So you can search for images easily. So if you are looking for cake images, just type cake here and press enter, or you click on this search icon here. So it will open up images of cake, images of, you know, it will open up images that contains cake, which is the keyword that we type in this search bar. So you can see that everything we have here is cake. So the same way you use this is the same way you use this Pixabay and also this Splash. So these three sites, these three websites are sites where you can get free stock images. I'm just going to close this for now. So this is PNG tree. This is PNG tree. PNG tree. This is PNG all. So this is PNG play. On this website, on these three websites, this PNG tree, PNG item, PNG all, and PNG play. There is one more. I'll try to add it probably as part of the list on the video. You get, so there's one more, but what you can get from these three sites is you can get PNG images. So when I say PNG images, it means that images that does not have background. So you can see these images here. So sometimes they are just small, they are just elements or images that you need to add to your designs. You get, so something like this you can add it as part of your design as well. This fruit image. So you can see this. tabletop or small drawer here. So you can also what download this and use it in your design. It is free, but it is just that this site does not allow you to download more than I think two every day. So if you want to download more than two, you might need to register with more than one email on the site. You can see I have registered here, and that is why this my name is showing here. So, okay, here. So you can see daily download is two, and remaining down because I've not downloaded anything today. So that's why it's still two. So you can only download two daily free on this site. So if you have money, you can subscribe. That is, but I believe that should be when you start working actually. So this is another site that offers almost the same thing as what this PNG tree offers. But the thing is that this PNG, most of these sites they have different images, and you might find appealing images on this PNG tree compared to this PNG all. But then you can always check here first instead of just wasting your money to register on that site. So this is another place you can get free PNG images here. This is another one. Just come to this search bar, type what you want, but you have to be careful of this site because whenever you click like this, sometimes if you open up another page again, so always close this page. Please always close that page, or you don't even visit at all. So, well, I have not really seen the effect of that, but then sometimes it is not really good to visit or to let those kind of links load. So, but then you can also get free PNG images here. So that's that. And okay, yes. So these are the three sites where you can get free PNG items. So I said I'm going to share one other one. I've forgotten the link, but I'm going to share one other one again. That place you can get free. Um, you can get unlimited free PNG images, just like this other two as well. So I'm just going to close this. Then this is flat icon. So flat icon is a site where you can download icons. So just from the name, flat icons. So sometimes, for example, let's say you are creating a contact section on your flyer or on your design. So you can come here and download phone icon. If I type phone here, you can see I type phone here. Just press enter. All right. So you can see. So these are the different phone icons that we have. We have different phone icons here. So just like the other sites too, if you want to download it, just click on any of the icon that you need here. So click on any of the icons you need. Alright, so I just selected anyone there. Now you need to select the size you want. So sometimes you can leave it as the largest size, which is 512. You can also reduce it to maybe 256 or 128. So anyone you like. So after selecting the size, it will show you this. Since you are not going premium, just click on free download. Alright, so after clicking on free download, you can see it has opened up my file explorer so that I can save it. So if I click on it, I'll just click save, and that will be saved to my folder. So this is it downloading here. Okay, it has finished downloading. Let me click on it to view the image. Alright, so this is the image here. I'm very sure you all can see this image. So that is how you can download icons. So by the time we get to Canva, we start working. So if I mention that we need to download icons, just know that I'm going to flat icon to get any icon. So there are some other websites that offer free icons, but personally I use flat icon mostly. So that is it. When you are done, you can go back, look for another icon that you like, then you can also what download it. So try to download icons here and see how it works. So I'm just going to close this again to free up some space on this browser. So the next tool we are going to look at is this Adobe Color site. What can you use this to do? You can use this to extract colors from your logo. So mostly before you start designing uh, that is before you start creating any design, if you are doing it for your business or any other business, the first thing you need to collect from those, or one of the things that you need to collect from those people, besides the fact that you ask for informations that they want to be on the flyer, one thing that you need to get from them is the logo. So when you get the logo is going to guide you on the theme of your flyer. So you don't just design anyhow for your clients or even for your business. So if your logo contains blue, red, and orange, white, black colors, you need to ensure that the flyer you are going to design incorporates some or all of these colors so that you can maintain your brand tone or your brand look. You get? So it is very, very important. So how can you pick colors on people's logo or on clients' logo? You can use this Adobe Color to do that. So how do you do that? Come here, click on this extract themes and gradients. Then if you take you here, then you can now click on select a file. If you do this, it will open up your file explorer. So let's just select, okay, let me use Creative Technologies logo and let's see. So can you see once you upload it, it will automatically select some of the colors on your logo for you. So you can see the shades of color here. Can you see it? So if there is a particular place that you want it to go, or if there is a particular color that you want it to select for you, that it is not selecting, you can drag this like this. You can drag it to anywhere you want it to pick color for you. Can you see it? Then it's going to pick the color for you. So sometimes again, you you can use this for your client's logo. If also you are browsing online and you find a particular color on a particular image and you like it, you can decide to download that image and upload it on this Adobe Color to pick that color so that you can get the exact or at least near exact color code for that color. Then you can use it in your own design. So that is it about picking colors. So that's it. So here now, okay, by the time we start using Canva, you will see where we can use this. You get? So you can copy this color and use it on Canva for your design. So if I'm creating any design for Creative Technologies now, it means that I need to incorporate all these colors. Sorry, all or some of these colors in my design for a consistent brand look. You get? So that is it. So let me close this for now. When we get there, I'm going to open it up. So this one is for image. This one and one other one. Where are you? Okay, this one I'm fine too. This img2go.com and Pine Tools. These two sites you can use them to modify your image. You can use them to modify any image. You get? So how do you do that? This one now, okay, here, click on all tools. Just click on this arrow. It will show you all the tools. If you click on this place, it is supposed to show up all the tools. Now, these are the tools that we have on this site that you can use. So the reason I showed you this one actually is to be able to use this crop image tool and this resize image tool. So every other one, you can also use all the other tools that you have here. So you can add watermark to your image if it is your own personal image. So these are some other things you can add: generator, AI painting, blur faces. So you can do all these things on this website. Personally, like I said, this is the only thing that I use on this site here. So you can also remove background here. I don't even know. I use another site to remove background. So the same thing this particular site does, this one also do that and some other tools too. So if you come here and okay, so you can see for images. So this one has a lot of tools, you get. But what I do here personally, you can also explore all the things that we have here, that is all the tools that we have here. But for me, what I do here is I use it for images. So you can use it to flip images, darken images, and there are some other things too. In fact, you can resize images, crop, just like this other site. You get. So anyone you want to use, just click on it. Just click on it. Let's see. Let's see. Let's just use one. Let's use this resize image. And here, let's use crop image here. So I have clicked on crop image. One thing is, after selecting the tool, you just need to follow the prompt and you'll be good with whatever thing you want to do. So I have selected crop image here and I've selected resize image here. So you click on choose file. Then let's choose this file here. So you want to crop it. So after selecting it, it is going to process it, like upload it. So just wait for it. Then let's come here. This one is saying we should choose file as well. So we want to resize. So let's just select the same image. So you can see this is the image here. So it is now asking you, this one is in percentage. You get okay, and you can see percentage and pixels. So you can choose any one you like. So click on this width and select maybe just put any percent, depending on how you want to resize it. So most of all these things before or even now personally, I do them on Photoshop. You get, but I learned these things when I had issues. I learned to use some of these online tools when I had issues with my Photoshop, and now I can easily do it anywhere, maybe online or on Photoshop. So this is the resized image. Once you are done, you can download as PNG, JPEG, or WPP file. But let me just download as JPG, and we are good. So it will save. Let me save it here, different from where I picked it from. So let's crop this. Now, when you are cropping, let me just show you one thing really quick. When you want to crop, sometimes you don't want to follow all these things because these ones are predefined cropping size. So this might not fit into what you want to do actually. So what you can do again is click on this custom. If you click on custom, it, it will allow you to adjust this anyhow you like. You get, so this is one of the things that you need to understand about using this IMG to go. I've been using it for long and it has been serving me very well. So, and it's a free tool as well. So you can drag all this to suit what you want. So let's say this is what I want exactly, and maybe I don't want this part to show. So I just need this small part of this image. You can resize it. If you select any of this, you cannot readjust it because if you try to adjust this, all the sides are going to be adjusted. Can you see? So unlike this custom, if I try to adjust this place, you see, it will just adjust the side that I try to manipulate. So that is just it there. So that is it. When you are done, click on apply. When you are done with the changes or with the manipulation you want to do, click on apply. Then click on save. So it will open up something for you. So you can change the name if you like. Let me just put something else here. Then click on save. So I am showing you all this. This might not be only useful for you for graphic design. You might want to do something else that that require you to resize or do any image manipulation. Then you can use all these sites. So click on download and it's going to download the file for you. So this is it here. So let's open up. Let me open up this. Let me open this up. Alright, so you can see the small part that I cropped. So that is it. Let me open this other one up as well. So this image has been resized. So this was the image I resized. And alright, so this is a new size here. So you can do those two things. You can use these two sites to manipulate your images. So that's that. I'm just going to close this now. Please, you can put this down. You can write this down somewhere. Just note it down somewhere and put what each of these sites does in front of it. You get. So this is remove.bg. What can this site do for you? You can remove the background of any image here. You can remove background of any image here. So this thing will show you a brief illustration of what you can do. Can you see it? You can remove the background and even add small designs. Well, I don't add designs, I only remove background images. But if you like, you can add this kind of design here. How do you do that? Come here, click on upload image and select any image you want to remove the background. So let me see. Okay, this is one here. So let me select this. So you are going to see the real image. The real image, can you see all this background here? Yeah, so it is going to remove it and leave only this lady here. So what this tool does is that it looks for the main subject on the picture or on the image, and it removes every other thing besides it. So that's why you see that every other thing here it removes it, and it left this lady here in this small seat here. So Yeah, so when you are done, or after it has created that for you, then you can now download it. So you can add effects. That yellow thing you saw on that illustration video, you can also add it. When you are done, you download it. So just click on download and click on this preview. Then it will download it for you. So you can rename this if you like. I'm just going to do this and save. So that's all for remove PG. So whenever we have anything to do with removing background, you can what? Use remove PG. That's it. So this is tiny PNG, tiny JPG, compressed PNG.com. These three websites, you can use them to reduce the size of your images. So images comes in different formats. You get, or images can be different formats. We have PNG, we have JPG, we have WPP, we have some other image format as well. But then you can use this site to reduce that is the size of any image. So this is tiny PNG.com. So if you click on it, it is telling you to upload PNG image. But then I've realized that you can also upload JPG images, and it's going to work. Now let me use one. Let me use this image. You can see that this image is 170 KB. Can you see it here? 117 kilobytes. So let me select it and try to reduce the size. So when you are working, mostly you want to reduce the size of your image so that the end result of your design is not going to be too heavy, like the file size will not be too big. So it is a combination of the sizes of the elements you use on your design that will finally give you the total design size you get. So always try to reduce the size of elements that you are using. Some images can be as big as maybe 2 MB, 3 MB. Always try to compress it using these sites or any of these sites here before you now use it on your design. So this is 40 MB, 40 KB. You can see from 121 KB to 20 kilobytes. So you can click on this place here to download it. So you see it will take us here. So that is how to use this. The same thing with this tiny JPG and the same thing with compressed PNG. You will see that almost all of them they have a way of allowing you to upload your image. Then it will process it for you. So if you click this place, it's going to show up your file explorer, so which is fine. So I'm just going to close this. So you can try to use that as well. Alright, so the next three sites we are going to be looking at, they are sites where they are important sites that you need to actually know yourself. Like you need to actually put these sites, have it, just know it offhand. You get. So the three sites are Dribble, Behance, and Pinterest. What are we going to be doing on these three sites? These three sites are for inspirations. So I'll just stop here now. Let me continue with this slide and see. I think okay. I think the next thing too is all right. All right. So let's get to work. Now the first thing we are going to do to start or before we start working is the fact that we need to actually get inspirations first. So if you want inspiration, although Canva has its own designs too, but it is not every time that you want to use the design on Canva because even some of those designs might not even fit into what you want to actually do. So you need to actually look for a way to design the one that fits into what you actually want. So the first thing you need to do is get inspiration. Then the next one is what? Design with what? Or designing with Canva. So let's go back to our browser. So this is Dribble. Dribble is one of the places where you can get inspirations. So Dribble is a place for designers. So if you are a pro designer, you can create different designs and put it on Dribble. So people can actually purchase it on this place, or you can just use it to showcase. You get like a portfolio for clients that want to hire you. You can send them links by that is going to only happen if you sign up on this site. So you can sign up on this site. After signing up, then you are going to have your own or you are going to have the opportunity to upload your designs so that people can actually view it and see. So you can these are people's username you get. So you can put your username so that by the time people want to hire you, you can send them the link. They should go and check whatever design that you created before. So which is fine. But then we are not going to be concentrating on that. what I want to show you guys here is that what you can come here, search for what people have done, and use it as an inspiration for what you want to do as well. So this is just one dribble. This is Behance. Behance is also the same thing, like this dribble, and we have Pinterest as well. So these three sites, I'm very sure we might have more than this. So if you know any other one that is as good as these three sites, you can drop it in the comment section for the benefit of others, or you can drop it on the just drop it on the comment section, and I'll transfer it to the group. So, like I said, what you can do here is what set inspiration. Now, let's see quickly. Alright, so let's see quickly. Like I said, one of the things that we'll be designing, or the first thing we're designing today, is going to be book cover. So we can search for book cover here. In fact, you can say business book cover. So just add business to it so that it can show you specific types of book covers. So you can see what people have already done. You can see what people have, you know, see what people have designed. So you can copy some of this design scope that people have used. Exactly. So it is going to show you different and lots of information. So it is now left to you to go through all the images and see if there is anything you can get for you to design your own perfect book cover. So you can do the same thing here. Okay, there is one other side. There is one other side I did not show you guys, which is free pick. Free pick is also a very good site to get inspirations as well. So you can see what Behance gave us. Can you see? So these are things that you can actually look at and say, okay, I think I like this design, and I would like to incorporate this in my own design. I think I like this. So you can pick. It is not a must that you pick all your. It is not a must that you pick all your inspiration from one particular book. So for the last, that is for the ebook that we created, we can design something like this. Look at the way it is. Personally, I like this. Like I like the way the cover is. So we can design something like this for our own book cover as well. Or you can say, okay, I like the way they use this font. I like the way they use this design here. So you pick differently from different books and you use it in your own. You get? So that is how to look for inspiration. Most of the design you see outside, people have actually gone online to check on what people have done, and they will mix it, mix what A have done with what B has done with what C has done, and they will come up with their own design, which can be D. So that is how design works. You don't just waste your time trying to do new things on your own when people have done something fantastic and they posted it online. So you can just go there, copy from them, and see what you can do quickly. So the same thing as Pinterest. So if I come here, okay, here I'm not going to search for book cover. Let's just click on explore. Then let's type flyer over here. So let's just search for flyer, or let's say birthday flyer. So you can be specific. Please, in fact, always try to be specific. So instead of just saying flyer, you can say birthday flyer. Then, oh, okay, that's fine. I think you should be able to. So you can see. So let's say you want to design a birthday flyer, and you are seeing that all the designs on Canva, which you are thinking to see, is not okay. You can come to this place and search for what design. So you can see these are nice designs that you can actually come up with yourself. Like you can actually design any of these yourself using Canva. So don't kill yourself. Just look for anyone that you can quickly use, then design it again on Canva. So we are going to do something like this as well together in this video. So I am just trying to prepare us for what we are going to see actually. So this is fine, and the same thing with free pick. So free pick can allow you to download free icons and also give you the opportunity to check to get inspirations as well on it. So this one has a lot of things, but then most of the most of the things that we have here, some are paid and some are free. So you have to be careful and you have to check for whatever thing you want. So if you want icons, you can click here. Just click on these icons here. So if you come here, you see, after clicking on it, it's brought me here. So you can search for any icon, just like we searched for phone icon the other time. It will give you that. So if you don't want icons and you want something else, just type it here. You can see birthday flyer as well. And you can see business flyer. Anything you want to design, just put it there. Then it is going to give you ideas. So you can copy different ideas and design something good for yourself. So some of these flyers you can download them, but you need something like Photoshop or Adobe Illustrator and some other strong editing tools before you can use them. But then you can do something like this on Canva as well. For some it might not be at least exact, but what we need here is inspiration. Then we can do what we want or try it out. So for things like this, you can do things like this on Canva. You just need to download this image, then you put this text on Canva and everything will be fine. So that is what I want to show you guys about the tools or important websites and resources that you guys need to actually know. So let's get started with Canva. So I am going to start right from the beginning, from opening a Canva account till using the Canva account. So I have an account and that is what I've been using to design all the slides that I use for this training. So you can see this is something I have done and that is the slide I am using for you guys. So I use Canva a lot and okay, let me just go home so that you guys can see. So I am not just teaching you what I don't use. Almost everything I am teaching in this training, there are things I can, there are things I have actually used before and I'm just trying to show you guys. So you can see these are a couple of designs that I've created on Canva and you can see them. They are not just, in fact, I have two Canva accounts and I use them interchangeably. So this one is even small. You can see 1 year ago, 2 years ago, just to show you since when I've been using this Canva account, and it is even beyond 2 years ago. I think the other account should have designs beyond 2 years ago. But then it just to show you that this is something I use almost every time, and I use it for different things. So let's get started. Like I said here, I said to open a Canva account, you need what? You need to register with your email. So you need an email. So where do you use that? The first thing you need to do is open your browser. If you've not been using it before, just open it here. But then if you've opened it before, I don't think you need to do that. It's because I have one account here. If I try to go to canva.com, it will open this account again. So for me to be able to show you guys right from the beginning, I need to use the incognito mode of this browser. So just go to canva.com. Then this is where you guys are going to land. Then click on sign up. So I will advise you guys to sign up with your Gmail. So which means that you must have, well, anyhow, just sign up with your Gmail. So once you click here, it will open up a kind of page for you so that you can log in with the Gmail accounts that you have. So because I am using incognito, there is no Gmail application here. So I'm just going to close this because I am not registering. Like I don't need it for now. So I can log in. Yeah. So once you are done signing up, actually, it will take you to the um, landing page of Canva itself. So let me just close this place. That is just how to sign up. Just click here. You sign up with your Gmail, and you should be done with that. So it will take you right into Canva, and we can use this now as a guide. So it should bring you somewhere here. You are going to see your profile picture and some other things here. So on this place, you can see these are the things that you can design with Canva. YouTube thumbnail, banner, doc, whiteboard presentation, social media, video, websites. You can design websites, not functional website like the design of the website pages. Just to design it, then before you now transfer it to the programmer, that will now turn it to real life or a website that people can interact with. So Okay, custom design, you can also create a, your own custom design if you like. So upload media, then more. So if you click on this, you are going to see more of the things that you can do on Canva. So what I want to actually tell you guys is that you can design virtually anything, like anything on this Canva. Anything that relates to design, you can design it on this Canva. So you can see book cover. This is an example of one of the things I said we are going to design. So you can see phone wallpaper, comic strip, all these things you can design them on Canva. So when I say anything, I mean you can design your flyer, you can design logo, you can design YouTube thumbnail, you can design banner, you can design websites, you can even edit video here. So whatever thing you want to do, you can easily do that on what Canva. As long as it relates to what design, that's fine. So let's start with the book cover. How do we start? Canva gives, or Canva has a lot of templates that you can work with. Like Canva has a lot of templates that you can work with. How do you search for those templates? Just come here, you can see where we have search your content and canvas. Now, the first thing you want to do is book cover, right? So just type book cover here. And we can say business or financial book cover. Financial, because that one is talking about finance, you get. So financial book cover, then you press enter. Okay, all right. So one thing is that as you are doing this, maybe for me sometimes it does not actually work like that, but if you enter it and you are, and this thing is still taking you back to your design, when you for some of you, you might not have a design yet. So click on this Canva template, like select it so that it can open up Canva templates for you. So you press enter once you are done. So we selected Canva template so that it can show us the template that it has. Yes, so you can see these are example of book covers that we have on Canva. So one thing is that if you look at some of this design, you see it has this yellow stuff here. So you are going to see something like this crown. This crown means that it is pro. So if you don't subscribe to their pro version, you cannot use those kind of what design. So always ensure that if you are using the free version, stick to free items. You get, so that you won't have any issue while trying to design. So let's see, we are going to look for any free one and make it look like what we want it to be. That's what we are going to do. The major thing here is just that you can see that we have a lot of designs. Like we have a lot of templates. These are designs that people have done already, and they just put it here so that we can use the ones that are free. And the ones that are paid, you need to pay Canva before we can what start. Before we can use them. So let me just look for one free one, and we can work with that. Okay, so maybe before I work on that, let's just check flyer as well. So if you come here, you type flyer and press enter. So you can see this one is different from the book design. That's the book cover design. So you can see what we have on those flyers. So look for anyone that aligns with what you want to do. You can see this one is for a restaurant, but it is pro. You get, so this one you need to have subscribed to Canva Pro before you can use it. But then we have free ones too. So don't just limit yourself to checking those paid ones. But it's just that most times some of those paid ones are always nice. But then you are going to see free ones that are also better as well. So don't focus on that. So let's see. So when you see this one, it means you cannot use it. You have to pay. You have to pay for some element. You can see showing this element contains paid elements. So you have to pay. That's just the major thing there. So as long as it does not have that crown and it does not have that naira sign, then that means you are good to go with the design. So you can see that all these fine designs are the ones that have this crown. So but then it's fine. Like I told you, we can always look for inspiration and come back here and design our own flyer. So if you want to use anyone, well, let me just use a book cover design as an example. Okay, I did not add financial. Okay, it's fine. Let's just see. Okay, I think I'll just add financial so that it can streamline the book covers that it is going to show. At least we can use some of the elements there. So please pay attention. We are going to look at how to use these tools, and you can use this idea for every other thing that you want to design on Canva. So these are book covers. These are book covers, and okay, I think I like this, but it is pro. Okay, it is fine. So one thing we can do is let's just select any free one and we'll design it to look like what we want it to. Okay, all right. So let me select this guy here. Let me select this guy here. So I'll select this. Once you click on it, you will see this customize this template. So click on customize templates. Then it's going to open up on a new page for you. So what you want to do is let's copy some of the things that we have or that they've done on some of the pro version here. Then we'll try to incorporate it in our own file. So this guy, let's see. So what's the name of my book actually? Let me see. All right, so you can see 21st century gold rush, real stories, proven methods, and mindsets. Okay, so let's go back to Canva. All right, so the design is still loading. All right, so let's see 21st century gold mine. Okay, then we can put the text. So we can get this guy. We can get this guy here. We don't need to look, cut or do anything with this guy. We can get something like this guy or someone like this from some of the sites that I've mentioned earlier. So we just need a PNG image of this guy and we are good to go. So let's see. All right, so you can zoom in and zoom out using this guy here. So you can zoom in and zoom out here so that it can fit in exactly how you want it to be. So first thing, let's leave this text. Let's just change it to 21st century gold mine. So you can see we have this here already. You can click out. Just leave it for now. Let's put the text that we want to put there. Let's copy this. Okay, gold rush. Sorry, I need to correct that. Gold rush. Oh, okay, it's fine. So I'll push this up and use this because this one is not correct. So I'll paste it here. So you can see how long this is now. So sometimes you are going to encounter something like this. Then how do you solve it? Once you add a text, once you add a text, select it by clicking on it. So once you select it, once it has been selected, you are going to see this line and this small circle around it. So that means you can now format it. So these are the formatting tools that you can use to format this text. So the first one here is the font family. This is the font family here. The second one is the size. Why this one is the text color? This one is to make it bold. This one is to make it italics. Why this one is to underline the text? So you can see strike through, uppercase. Here you can change the case, maybe to uppercase, lowercase, or capitalize. This one is capitalized now. Uppercase, capitalize. Okay, it's just two for, so we have just two case for this particular font. So for some other ones, you are going to see lowercase, uppercase, like that. So you can just try to check. So this is the alignment. Do you want it to be left aligned, right aligned, or center aligned? So that is it. This one is for list. If you want to create something in the list format, you can use this list. Then this one is for spacing. We are going to see how to use this. It's to add line spacing or letter spacing. Okay, let's just do it here. So one thing you are going to observe the spacing between these letters. So if you use the letter spacing now, you can see the more you increase it, the more space it adds in between each letters. So that's that. We don't really need this. So line spacing, look at the space between this line and this second line, continuously like that. You see how it is. So you can increase that line. So sometimes when your texts are too clumped together, if they are too close, you can use this particular tool to increase that is the space between each lines. So, but then I'll just leave it like this and let's continue with the class. So here, advanced formatting is going to open up some other things for you. So you see, if you want to add superscript or subscript, you can actually do that here. Most of these things you will not really need, except you are, except you are a professional designer, you might not use these two parts here. So let's leave this. Come to general. So this one is normal text. If you want to add superscript or subscript, I'm very sure you guys know what superscript is. Where if you type one letter, the other one you want it to be raised to the top like this or to the bottom like this. So this is how you can do it. Just click on this, then you can see it there. So this one is transparency of the text. We are going to be using this very well. So you can see if you reduce it, if you reduce the transparency, you will not see the text, or the text will continue to fade down. So when it is zero, you are not going to see anything, just as we are seeing. So effects. So you can add text effect to your text. So you can see whatever thing that you are seeing on this thing here, that is what is going to be done to your text whenever you select any of this. So let's say I select this now. See, I don't know if you guys can actually see that, but you can increase all those things here. So let me just increase the offset. Can you guys see it? Maybe not yet. But if I increase this, or just watch what is happening to the text. So you'd have seen that that effect has been what? Added. So you can also change the color if you don't like the color that you have there. So if you come down, this is shape. So you can also use this too. So you can see now, immediately I click on that, you can see how it has, or you can see what it has done to the text. But that's not what we want. Let me just click out. This one will be useful in some other design, but not this book cover design. So well, in some book cover, you might want to do that at the top here, but we are not doing that, please. So that is it. I'm just going to remove some of this effect that I've added, and we are going to continue. So let me reduce the size of this. I only took us, okay, this is animation as well. So you can add animation, but this one, if you are not planning to save this as video, please don't disturb yourself with animation, because it is only something that you save in video format that is going to what actually play this animation for you. So static images does not have animation. You get, so static image like this book cover that I want to place now, it cannot have animation. So that's it. So the position, maybe it's front or back, we are going to be using, or we are going to use some of these things at least as we progress with the class or the project that we want to do. So quickly, let's just reduce the size of this. So you can highlight the size and put your own, or you click on the minus to reduce it, or click on the plus to reduce it. So the text has been reduced, so you can see this is 50. Alright, so I'll delete this. Select this one that was there before and press backspace to delete it. So you can remove this. Okay, we can leave this for the author. Let me put Idris and take it there. Alright, so that's fine. Let me leave this for now. So we can copy the copyright from here. There's a copyright icon. Let me copy the one here. So you can copy it here, take it to Canva, and put it here. So that's fine. So you can drag this guy here down anyhow you like. So this is the subtitle. Okay, let me reduce the size. Let's see. Okay, I think this is fine. Then this is the title here. So 21st Century Gold Rush. Okay, I like this guy, but I don't think this guy is good enough. So let's take that off. So you can select this background and change the color if you like. So let me change it to Okay, let me see what this guy has. Okay, all right, that's fine. So we can also use maybe dark background. All right, that's fine. Dark background. Now let's say we have a logo, or probably we found a color online and want to use it. You can use that Adobe color. Use the color.adobe site to pick the color. Then you come and put it. Just type here, add a new color like this. So that color that you copy from that place, you can come and put it here and save it. Then you can use it on your design. So for now, I don't have any preferred color. I just want to use black. So let me click on this place and change this color to white because it's not showing. So white. So that's good. So 21st century gold rush. So this gold rush, let me change it to just highlight it. How do you highlight? If you select the text, select the element first, which is this big text, then double click on it. Then you're going to see this cursor here. So you can highlight gold rush. After highlighting gold rush, click on this A here, change the color. So let's give it a good color. So I don't have any good color here. Uh, Let me see if this is going to work. Okay, well, I think this is fine. I think this is fine. So you can go to Google, search for, you can come to Google like this and say gold color palette. Then it will give you list of different gold colors and their color code. So you can see, if I should click on this place now, let me just select this. So can you see this thing that we have here? FFD 700, DAA 520, and all these things. These are what you can copy and put here. Let me show you here. If you click here and you click on this plus here, you see. Can you see something like what we have here? So if you FFD 700, so you can see this FFD. Okay, let me just use it 8B4513, or let me use FFD 700. So here FFD 700. Press enter. So you can see. Can you see the color here? Can you see the color here? So that is how you can what add color. So let me just change. I don't think I want to change that one to. Let me change this to this color and this one back to white. Alright, so that's fine. And let me turn this to okay, let's test this color. Okay, I think this is okay. So let's go to this PNG, any of these PNG sites, PNG items, PNG tree, sorry, .com. So let me see. So here it is very important that you know how to define what you want to actually, or what you are searching for. You get, so you can see this guy. So you need to try to look for a way to describe it such that this, so that you can get something that is very close from this place. So you can say uh, American guy on black suit carrying a file, office file, and looking up. So let's see what it's going to give us. You see, can you see now? It is just showing suit without the head. I think we just, okay. So just one guy with head here. Okay. So American Mail. Let's adjust this to mail. Full American mail. American. Let's see. Image of. Let's add this. Oops. We still get this. Okay. Let's click on this. Then one thing is when you click on this, you can get other suggestions or you can get other so you can see. Wow. Oh, this one is not free. Okay, I like this picture actually. So you can see this is one picture that we can use here. Even though this image is AI generated. I think I'll need to look at that as well. Maybe later how to generate images using AI. Okay. Okay. Let's see if this one is free. Okay, it is not free. Most of the fine. Okay. I actually like this guy with money. Let me see. So ordinarily you are supposed to. Okay, I think this guy is free. Let me see. Download PNG. Let me see. Oh, okay, okay. All right. Still saying I should pay. All right. So we are not paying. We are not paying. Sorry. So ordinarily we are supposed to download by clicking on this download PNG. But let me see. I just want to look for a way to download this guy so you can save as. But then please, this is not the right way to. Oh, it is not even working. Let me see if okay, it's not working. This guy is not working. Let's see. Okay, so we can't get a free version. I just want to see even with the watermark, maybe I can download it, but then it is not working. So that's fine. Let's just look for another image. Okay, all right. So without wasting much time, let's just go with this guy here. Let's go with this guy here. So quickly, please, you can take your time to look for a nice image. But then I'll just go with this guy. So you can see, just click on the image, click on relax download since you are not on the pro plan. Then it will take you down here. Just have to wait for some seconds and your image is going to download. Alright, so this is it here. And let me click here. Now this kind of image that we got from this place is a PNG image. If I try to open it and look at the size, 7.8 MB. So that is another thing I told you the other time. Always ensure that you reduce the size of your element, that is of the elements you want to use on your design. So you can see that this guy does not have any background image. So it is just its own picture. That's all. Nothing again attached to it. So that is kind of picture that you might want to be using. So just go to any of those PNG sites and download pictures there. So let's compress this guy. So let me close all this quickly and let's make use of that. So tiny PNG. So I don't think this should be strange to you anymore. We've already covered this part right from the beginning of the class, of the training, of the video. So you come here, click on this box here, then let's select the guy. Oh, okay, it's saying file is too large. So if the file is too large, we can use compressed PNG. So that is one thing about tiny PNG. It has file size limit. So come to compressed PNG, I think it has two, but it's very high. So we can still do this on compressed PNG. So let's see how much reduction we are going to get in the end. So 69% gone. So let's download new image. I just want to rename it new image. Then let's see the final. Okay, so from 7.8 MB to 2.4 MB. Now, ordinarily, this one is still too large. Yes, so one thing you can do is you can resize it on some of those. Let's see, ING to go. Resize image. So choose file, new image, and so wait for it. It is uploading, as you can see. So click on start. So this width. So one thing you can do is check the width of the main file. So what's the size? Oh, 4096 by 4096. So it's a square size image. So here we can put 1, 2. So you can leave only the width if you like, or you put another 1 2 here since it's a square size image. So sometimes it might not be a square size image. The meaning of square size is that both the width and height are the same. So you can leave only, just put only for the width and leave the space for the height. It's still going to work. So then yes, let's do this. Then let's go. So just leave all these things, leave all these ones, leave all these guys here. So it is either you use this one or you resize by all these things here. So that is that yeah. So target PN. Okay. So let's just continue. So it has finished resizing it. So let's download and see. So you can see 277.06. But let's see the resulting image. New image one. So you click on it to open it. Let's see. So can you see this is a reduced version, and you can see the size here, 277.1 kilobytes. So at least we've reduced it to a certain extent. You can reduce it further. You get just to reduce the size, but it's fine. I think this one is okay. We can use it. So let's go back to Canva. Then you come to upload. So this is how you upload images. Come to upload. Don't click on it. Just over on it. Just over on it and click on upload files. Then you can select the image you want to upload and click on open. So you are going to see this here. So as you can see, it will show this small progress bar to show that it is uploading already. Then once it has fully uploaded, click on this image to add it to your file here. So can you see it? So after doing that, you can now increase it the size. So can you see? So we have something like this now. So you can put this here. Let's leave this for now. Bring this Idris here. So anyhow you want to do it, just look for design inspirations and ensure you are doing something nice. So we can reduce the size of this guy. So maybe we bring this down a little bit. So let's add line spacing here. It's a little bit so that this one will be easily readable. Alright, so we can place this here. Alright, so this is fine. If you have anything you want to put here, you can actually put some icons here. I don't know, maybe a line or so. So okay, let's just put a line so that we can see how to use lines or create lines too on Canva. So if you come here, this element, just hover on it. If I say over, it means don't click on it, just put your cursor on it. Then you are going to see all these things here. So if you go to shapes, graphics, stickers, photos, please explore all these options. Please explore it. I might not be able to do all these things with us in this place. So you can see polls and quizzes. You can see charts. We have tables if you want to, add table to your design. So all these things are not specific to this book cover. It is for any design that you want to do on Canva. So you can see we have frames as well. So you can use any frame you like here. So let's see. Yeah, I don't think I want to use any frame, but let's go and use shape here. So this shape. So you can click on see all to create the shape for you. So let me select one of these shapes here. So this is it here. I can change the color. Let me change the color. Sorry, this place here. Change the color to, let's say, this color here. So you can increase it, increase the length, and here line width, increase the size or the thickness of that line here. So let me just drag this up here like this, and we are good. So well, this might be a kind of design, I don't know, but then I just use this to show you how you can add line. So in this place we have a lot of shapes here that you can use actually. So besides shapes, it is not only shapes that we have here. So here, let me just search. So you can search for elements too. You can say money, PNG. So you can see after searching for it, just like the other side too, some are free and some are paid. But oh, you can see these pictures. Let me see or let me see if we are going to see free ones here. So the nice images or the nice items here, you can see that they are not free. You can see that they are not free. So let me see if we can add this. But then even if we can add this here, you can see it has this watermark on it, and it will not even allow us to export it once we are done with our design. So let me see if we put it here. No, let me put it here. All right, so well, this might not really look nice the way we want it to be, but this is just how you can create a book cover on Canva. Let me go back to the normal size, the previous size. I think this is fine. Let's just shape this up a little bit. Come here and do this. Alright, so that is it. Here, you can change the font family. You can see this is the font family here. I mean the style that this text is going to take. So if you click here, so you see that we have different font family here. So let it load. So what I mean by font family is, let me select this guy here. So can you see how it is written? So you can change how it is written, by coming to this side, select anyone that you feel you like, then click on it to update it. So you can try to study all these fonts as well, play with it and see the ones that you like to use every time. But I don't want to waste time. Let me just go with this big pattern and we are done. So this is our book cover. Like, we are done with this book cover design on Canva. So if you like, you can leave it this way, and at least I've showed you a few things. You should be able to at least navigate one or two things yourself. So when you are done with this, you can come here, click on share to to download it. After clicking on share, if you want to share the link, let's say you finish downloading it, you don't want to, sorry, let's say you finish designing, you don't want to download it before you show it to me, or you want to show it to a friend, you can copy the link. But ensure you click on this place before copying the link to change the access level. So you can change it to anyone with the link. Then you can now, okay, can edit or can view. So you can just put it as can view. But if you are working on that design with any, that is with any other person, you can put what can edit. So the person can also edit it right from that link. Or if you want them to just view it, they can also what view it only. So it is left to you to decide which access level you want to grant to the person. So after doing that, you can click on copy link. You don't need to do any other thing here. But if you want to download it to your system, which is what I want to do now, you can click on this. Okay, maybe before we go, let's see. I actually thought of, okay, let me just leave it. It's fine. At least this is the basics. Or this is the basic here. So just click on share, then download. So you can download as PNG. This is the suggested one because it is always sharp. So, but then you can also use what PNG. The size is always low compared to the other. That's compared to PNG. PNG sizes are always large, but then if you give it a very sharp image. So, but then if you download PNG, you can reduce the size on this compressed PNG or tiny PNG. Okay, so you can see it is saying because I use this money bag here, which is not free. It is telling me that what I should unlock by trying. I don't want to unlock, but I want to download this. You can see, you can click here and say download a free watermark draft. So because I'm not using this one, is just a sample, so I can choose that option. But then if it is showing to you, please don't use, when you can use it whether because it is going to show Canva on it, so it's fine. But don't try to use this on a real book, please. It is not. If you know that you need to use that element, you need to subscribe to Canva Pro to use it. So that's it. Let me just save this book cover. So let me save this and view it, and let's see. All right, so this is our book cover. So you can see the Canva here showing. You can see this Canva showing here. Can you see it? So can you see that this Canva watermark is still showing here? So that is why you should not try to use it. But if it is just for you, or maybe for your business, you can still use it as long as watermark is there. Then you will have no problem. But it will not make sense for your clients to be seeing that you have that watermark showing on your design. So does that mean you cannot pay for this particular thing? So, those things usually raise a lot of things with clients sometimes, but then you can use it for your personal project. Nobody's going to arrest you for that. So this is our book cover. We are done with this. You can add it to your book, and we are good to go. So that's that for book cover. You can design book cover for the book that you are creating already. So that's that for book cover.